Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day across America, and here in Idaho, that is marked by also known as Idaho Human Rights, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. MLK Day began as a federal holiday in 1986. In 1990, the Gem State became the 47th state to officially recognize this day, adding in the Idaho Human Rights Day part. The Capitol celebration this afternoon featured passionate words from keynote speaker Boise Rabbi Dan Fink. History, politics, and those who play with them, i.e. Idaho lawmakers, should all be viewed through the lens of human rights. Are they being celebrated or squashed? It's a message Joe Paris and all others in attendance heard in the Capitol Rotunda.
Inside a warm Idaho Statehouse, Boise Rabbi Dan Fink has a strong message.
Year after year, the worst extremists run roughshod over common sense and decency.
Echoing the unmatched words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rabbi Fink took center stage as keynote speaker at Idaho's Human Rights Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Too many of the legislators charged with protecting the rights of our most vulnerable citizens instead seem to revel in bashing immigrants, eviscerating reproductive rights, and endangering lesbian, gay, queer, and trans Idahoans.
Fink highlighted words from Idahoans in recent years, Idahoans who believe all are not seen as equal.
All too often, walking through the door of this state house feels like entering Dante's gate to hell, with its infamous inscription, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here."
The question hangs for those that agree, where to go from here.
We seek solace and we seek wisdom from those who have traveled the path before us. Dr. King's vision of hope was hewn out of a mountain of despair.
There have been times when I thought I couldn't last for long.
Solace from Idahoans like Cherie Buckner Webb.
To carry on, it's been a long, long time coming.
Idaho's first elected African-American state lawmaker.
A change is gonna come.
She mirrors the words of Sam Cooke in his anthem of the civil rights movement, the movement of Dr. King's legacy.
Dr. King spoke prophetically the night before his own death. We've got some difficult days ahead, but it doesn't matter to me now because I've been to the mountaintop.
In his final address before his death, Dr. Martin Luther King talks about seeing the promised land, a place where equality exists for all. Rabbi Fink describes the challenges he sees getting there.
Instead of working through our legitimate differences on assumptions and tactics, we divide too often into competing tribes, prioritizing ideological absolutism over consensus and compromise. We may have come over on different ships, but we're in the same boat now.
As Fink detailed battles he sees ahead.
We need to think bigger than 2 to 4 year political cycles. Instead of pouring millions of dollars into futile races, we can build a movement starting with PTOs, school boards, county commissions, highway districts, home by home, neighborhood by neighborhood, door by door.
The rabbi maintains optimism for fulfilling Dr. King's dream.
My friends, I believe a change is gonna come. That one day this Capitol dome will ring with liberty and justice for all Idahoans. So people get ready. There's work to be done. Let's dance.
And the event inside the Capitol followed a march from Boise State University in the cold all the way down into downtown Boise. Brian, pretty well attended event considering all the weather.
I was going to ask you, so I should say Rabbi Fink calling out the legislators, lawmakers, were very many of them in attendance, and how was what he said, calling them out like that, received?
I can tell you that, in terms of lawmakers standing around the rotunda while he gave that speech, there wasn't many. I saw a handful walk out of their offices. In terms of the general public, though, it was very quiet in the rotunda, and the words, as they echoed through, they really hit with some people. A lot of applause as well.
All right, well, just down the hall, Governor Brad Little sent out a message honoring Martin Luther King Day earlier today, posted a statement on social media. Quote, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s civil rights leadership and message of hope have inspired generations of Americans, he said. Today, let us continue his good work and dedicate ourselves to advancing the basic principles of our Constitution, liberty and justice for all. Meanwhile, Senator Mike Simpson also commenting today, posting on social media today, please join me in honoring the life of Martin Luther King Jr., whose powerful legacy serves as an inspiration to us all.